Hello guys, and today in Melon Playground I'm going to show you my new saves. So I replaced the old ones with these. They're better, but I'll still keep the old video for nostalgia. Okay, so first we have 5 heads. Who has 5 heads? If you guys know any way of balancing him, because he falls all the time, just tell me. So that's why I don't use him a lot. Then we have Apple Cherry Skelly, and do not judge how did I type his name. It's because there's a limit for how many characters you can put. He's based off of Apple Cherry, who you'll see later. Then we have Apple Dummy, who's an Apple Dummy. He's pretty basic to make. I'll make tutorials of any save that I can, of any of my saves, soon. And then we need some space for this big melon, but there's a giant melon, and I'll show you it soon. Then we have Cherry Apple, whose twin is the Cherry Apple skeleton, and yeah. Then we have Chessboard, who we don't want him to look like this. He looks ugly with those lines, so let me put it like that. Now he looks better. And now I'm gonna delete it. Then we have Cherry Skeleton, who's based off of Cherry. Okay. And the characters that I'm gonna make tutorials of how to make, I'm gonna put them over here. So we have Apple Dummy, obviously, and that's it so far. And then we have Expired Popcorn, who's just a dead corn, and then I revived him when he became fully rotten. And we'll put you over here. Oh no, you're not gonna be a part of the tutorials. You know that I'll do it another day. And then we have Giant Melon, who obviously needs more space. He's so big I couldn't add him entirely. I couldn't add his legs. And his body's pretty fragile. And then we have Glitched Melon. You might be wondering what makes him glitched. Well, see his limbs in this mode. See? They look glitchy. Wait, no, why did I press that? Oh, come on. Close, thank God. And then we have Glowman, who's based off of my mod, the Gray Stick Man. And then we have Hybrid Dummy, who's a combination of the Melon and Apple Dummy. Then we have Hyperacid, who's based off of my one of the other mods that I have, which is Acidur. Do not judge the height difference. I do not know why does he have that height difference. Then let's go down. Then we have Immortal Raspberry, who's obviously immortal. Cow. And then we have Fur Jelly. I'm not gonna say because I don't want this video to be demonetized. Please, YouTube, please do not demonetize this. And yeah. But as I said, YouTube, please don't demonetize this. Please. I just want to reach 50 subscribers. Then we have Long Arm, who obviously has a long arm. You can make it longer, like that. And then we have Melon Dummy, who's a Melon Dummy. Then we have Mr. Green Apple, who is based off of my Green Apple mod. It's not mine, but I just want to say it like that. Okay, and Green Apple is based off of Apple. And Apple is based off of Cherry Apple, and I'm not going to continue that cycle. Then, and then we have Peeled Corn, who's a corn, and then we have Pumpkin too. If you take off this, it's just a normal pumpkin. Then we have Raddy, which is, if you don't know Sprunky, search her up and you'll see a character that has horns like this and he's red. That's what I mean by Raddy. And then we need some space for this. We have Rectangle of Flesh. Yeah. He's used for experiments. Let's see what happens when we punch a firework in him. Boom! Oh my god, it's burning him. Bro! How are the flames going that high? Sorry. And then we have Skeleton Arm, who has a skeleton arm. Skeleton arm! Yeah, I know that's cringe. Then we have Skelly, who is just a skeleton. If I regen him, it will end up a melon. If you don't believe me, regen or regrowth, it doesn't matter. Boom! Oh my god. We're getting to the last 6, who are the ghost fruit, and this is how you create him. So first, grab any character, even a mod. I'll be using Melon. Yes, I used. And then you need to go and stab. Wait, no, not this. The immortality syringe. Let's just make sure he's immortal. Yep, he's immortal. Then press 2 specific settings: disable controls and disable gravity. And then if you do this, there's just a glitch. Like I don't know, he's just not flying. But I'm pretty sure it'll work on you. Then we have the hand jumper, who's not a jumper but can do this. He can also stretch, and with his twin, the pumpkin jumper. Just don't wrap them together. Then we have the weirdo, who just wears random clothes. Then we have Tiny Pumpkin, who's obviously the smallest character if I do a size comparison. Then we have Void Skelly. But you might be wondering, really? The video ended? Well, no. I'll make sections. So first, I'm gonna make the human section. Human. Don't sit on him. Don't sit on him, bro. That's a problem with Big Melon. His legs sometimes glitch. There we go. And, we need even more space for this dude. Giant Melon. Glitched Melon. Sorry if you hear any baby crying. That's my sister. We have Glowman. Hyper Acid. Immortal Raspberry. Oofer Jelly. Longarm. Mr. Green Apple. Peeled Corn. Pumpkin 2. Raddy. Skeleton Arm. Oh, wait, no, you don't count. The Ghost Fruit. The Weirdo. Tiny Pumpkin. Oh, wait, no, you don't count. So let's see. Damn, these are all the human characters. And now let's go to the skeleton-like characters. But obviously I have Apple Cherry Skelly. I home like that on purpose because, like, as I told, limited characters. And then we have Cherry Skeleton, Expired Popcorn, because he's, Expired Popcorn, and Popcorn is not human. Hybrid Dummy. And Rectangle of Flesh, which takes some space. And yeah, Void Skelly. And the other 2 non-human characters are these, obviously. And now I'm going to show you who's my favorite character, and my medium favorite character, and my least. Like my first 3 favorites, then my least favorite. So my first favorite is Cherry Apple. I would show you the top 10, and followed by, the least favorite character. So we always have Cherry Apple. Then we have Mr. Green Apple, because he's kind of like a boss. Then we have Pumpkin 2, Raddy, because I like red. The Ghost Fruit. You know what? No, I'm gonna swap the Green Apple and the Ghost Fruit. I know that he's upside down and he looks stupid, but hey, he's second place. I'll delete him. There we go. Then we have Tiny Pumpkin. Void Skelly. Let's see, okay. Then we have Apple Dummy. I like apples and I like that I called him a dummy. Then we have Apple Cherry Skelly, obviously, his copyright version. And finally, the 10th one is Chessboard, because I like chess, but I'm not that good at it. And my least favorite one, which is way behind them, is the Weirdo. Okay, so I sorry that if this video was a little short. Bye-bye.